This is Signing Naturally, lesson 7-1 vocabulary. So we're going to start with short. Flat handshake bent in half, short, or I've seen it signed this way as well, palm orientation this way. Tall is the same palm orientation, but taller, or this way. So short, tall. Skinny or thin is with two eye hand shapes pointing at each other, palms to you. You have to have a non-manual sign with this. You're gonna suck in your cheeks a little bit. And that's skinny or thin. If it's very, very skinny, you suck in your cheeks as much as you can. If it's just kind of like, then you bring it in just a little bit. Okay, slender, which is a little different from skinny. Slender. Broad shoulders, or like buff, maybe. So you sign large, so the LX combination hand shape, large, you remember that? Only you do it at the shoulders. So, and then you have the large NMS on your mouth, on your face. So ready? This is broad shoulders. Plump is kind of similar, only have a 5 hand shape at your shoulders, and you bring that out just a little bit while you puff your cheeks. So that's the sign for plump. The next sign is sunglasses. So you just finger spell sun, and then sunglasses. So I have also seen sunglasses. Head wrap, or like a headscarf, you know. You want 2 flat hand shapes, palms facing you. They kind of start at your neck. And then your dominant hand moves around. Ready? And that's head wrap. There are 2 ways of signing bald. One is with this open, let's see, what is this? A 25 hand shape, I call it. I like to call it birthday hand shape. And you go, you point your middle finger at your head and go around in a circle. So that's bald. Or you can do bald. Flat hand shape on your dominant hand, S hand shape on your non-dominant hand, both palms face down, bald. Very short hair, we might call this like a buzz cut. You want a G hand shape, but turn sideways because you're showing that the hair is only that tall, right? And then you put your thumb near your head and work backwards. So this also has a non-manual sign. So if you're talking about, wow, it's so short, it would be, if it's like pretty short, shoulder length hair is a flat hand shape. You kind of start at your, touching your hair and then come down to wherever the level is. So if this is your, short hair, chin length, you would come here. For shoulder length hair, you would come here. For long hair, you do kind of the same idea, only you come way down, or however long it is, and your mouth is open. There's a mouth morpheme for this. Curly hair is 2 bent 5 hand shapes. You're going to face your palms toward your head and do a little bit of a circular movement, like little curls, right? So curly hair. For frizzy hair, it's the same bent 5 hand shape, palms facing you, only the movement is different. You're going to kind of come in and out, frizzy. A bun is 2 sort of bent 5C hand shapes. You're going to kind of like slick your hair back first. So like bring it around this way. And then you end the sign with a C hand shape on the back of your head. So it looks like this. All right, so that's a bun. A ponytail, you do the same slick back first, like you're pulling your hair, you know, back, slick back, and then you bring, either with a C hand shape or an O hand shape, bring that like ponytail down. Oops, there went my camera, sorry. You can see that from here. So the ponytail part is with your dominant hand. Okay, a braid is with R hand shapes, and you kind of like just bring them down wherever the braid is. So if you have, you know, one braid on the side or one braid on this side or two braids, and they kind of like wiggle a little bit, braid. Dreadlocks is basically just braids repeated. So vertical stripes is the next sign on our list. You want a 4 hand shape. Now this is assuming, because this is a classifier, this is assuming that the stripes are fairly thin. If it's like one wide stripe, that's different. So vertical stripes would come this way. Oh, sorry, that's horizontal. Vertical stripes would come this way, down, again, down. And you will repeat it. Like if you just have like stripes on one side of your shirt, you can do it that way. If it's a striped shirt, you need to repeat it. Let me slow that down. Horizontal stripes go this way. And again, if you just have stripes here, that's fine. But if it's a striped shirt, the whole thing is striped, you repeat. Plaid is a combination of the two. So you go down and across, or across and down. So that's, yeah. Let me amend that. So bring it across with your palm facing you, cross your body. So if your right hand is starting on your left side, and then turn your palm out for going down. So that's plaid. Dots are another classifier. So you want just 2 F hand shapes. Put the dots wherever they are. Floral. Now I've seen floral signed 2 ways in the Signing Naturally book. It's C hand shapes that kind of do like circular movements. I've also seen flower, so a flat hand shape, flower, wherever they are. Okay, so, or swirls are a bent 5 hand shape, and you turn your palms to your chest and you just do little like circular, you know, swirly movements on your shirt. If there is a picture or like a logo or a, you know, something happening on the shirt, picture on the shirt, you want 2 L hand shapes and start in the middle, palms to you, to your chest, start in the middle and come across. All right, that means there's a picture on there. Picture. Writing, like if there's a, well, I guess writing could be a logo too. Let's say Gallaudet University. Okay, so if a shirt has some writing of some kind on it, it's very similar to picture, to having a picture. Picture starts in the middle and comes outward. Writing is a little bit of a more of a bent L hand shape, and it starts on one side, your non-dominant side, and comes across to your dominant side. So picture on the shirt, writing on the shirt. Okay. And then the last sign in this vocabulary list is actually used a lot in ASL. It's a Y hand shape, and you drop your wrist, and it means that. Now, it can be used to say like, that's my shirt. I like that car or whatever, when you're kind of pointing to whatever you're talking about. But it can also be used, we'll watch a little video on this. It can also be used when you're talking about, oh, hey, you know that thing that we were going to do? Yeah, that. It can be used to sort of confirm something or agree with something. And it's just used a ton in ASL. So that. And it can go wherever you're talking about. And that is the end of vocabulary list.